Hey everybody, how are y'all doing today? Another great Thursday. Oh, good to see you, DJ. Literally just ran into my house 15 minutes ago. Traffic is real pain in the ass today. I don't know why. I guess suddenly everyone decided they wanted to leave early from their jobs. I don't know what the hell. Outlook. I don't know you, Outlook. I don't use you. What kind of malware do you got on there? What kind of malware is Microsoft trying to set me now? What is this Outlook? This archaic fucking operating system here. Outlook. Ugh. It's Friday for you. Well, happy fucking Friday, DJ. That's awesome. Looking forward to the weekend. You got any cool plans happening? Me, I got work on Saturday and then editing Sunday, so it's gonna be a very busy next couple of months. Oh. Excuse me, I do heavy breathing as I stretch myself out. Ooh. He's coming back off of work. It's election voting day for you? DJ going out to cook them democracy sausages. Hey, Time Butt. Glad to see you here. Well, let me say, DJ, very impressed. Salute to you for going out and cooking those delicious voting sausages so people can have the energy to vote. You know, it's a great system. Tube of meat inside a pack of buns. You know, you can just hold it in your mouth as you use both hands to vote. I mean, it's a great system. Good system for it. Well, chat, we got two things for today. We got a new character to build, or we do have Retro Shop, which I worked on some things after we had our last chat about our last character that we made. Does anybody remember who that was? Our clown doctor. I made some clown cyberware when we discussed about it. So, yep, Ulnar MD. Yep, you remember DJ. Do we want to do Retro Shop first and talk about the cyberware that I made for anybody who wants to have a clown-like character, or do we want to just make a new character today? What do y'all think? I'll let y'all decide as I go grab a water. Okay. Oh, DJ says shop. And, well, nobody else types something in. Oh, TimeBud also says shop. All right. Let's go take a look at shop then for right now. Wait, before we do that, hold on. I was about to make another big mistake. Fortunately, this shop is not going to be as fun as the last one, because Usually I type my stuff up on a doc and then I transfer it over to make a presentation. I did not have the time to make presentation. Mainly because I refuse to use AI to make art. Epidemic, can't you just give me a good, like, playlist here? Killing me. Oh, time, but we're going to be doing a new character, too. It's just, what do you want to do first? Do you want to do shop first, or do you want to do the shop, or do you want to do the character first? Alright, here we go. Let me go find some chill vibes. Tell me if that's too loud, chat. Oh, I don't know if it's the best. This is weird. Huh. Well, Epidemic, you've really done it. I'm severely unimpressed with you now. Like, can you not just like give me a playlist? Yeah, I think it's probably better. Put it up by 20%. Oh, thank you very much for the lulz. Appreciate it. And thank you for the hydrate time butt. Appreciate it. All right. Let's get into what I got. Oh, that is bright. Oof. I don't know if I like that so much. Try this. There you go. Y'all see that okay? So, when we talked about it before with Ulnar MD, our new favorite clown / mime therapist, we were trying to figure out some cyberware, as you know, Chad had asked about trying to get. Chad, what was it you were wanting? You were wanting a creepy clown kind of deal. So, came up with some cyberware. First off, we got Cyberlimb mods. I'm calling them Marrow Jack limb extenders. All right. With it's going to be very much like your go gadget type of deal. You know, you can use it to, you're not going to really, I feel, use it with real skin. I feel maybe there's something to work with that. I'm not exactly sure. It's going to probably be up to your DM, but use it for your arms and your legs to be able to extend up to 1.5 meters while still being reinforced, right? Thus, it'll give you +2 to your athletics when you're climbing or jumping, but also will give you that +2 to intimidation for that like scare factor when you have them full out extended. Right now, I'm thinking price-wise, we'll go with like 1,200 eddies, mid-about kind of deal. I put humanity loss on there. I put regular numbers. I'm thinking now that's probably not the best. I think like maybe that'd be better as like a 2d6 for every install. That is a good point. See, it's like DJ. That's the kind of thinking I like, because like when you got something like this, this is just somewhere you can get a start on. It's really being able to figure out what other things you can do with said cyberware to like really push the limits, as far as how your DMs are gonna let you do it. So right now, we got some limb extenders. I think that feels fair, just adding a +2 to athletics and intimidation. But you have to, I think you can get that you get a +2 if you have it in one, either your arms or legs. You can stack it if you have both, but you have to. It's like you have to buy it as a pair. You can't just buy like one at a time and that stacks. I don't think that work. Next up, I was still trying to figure out how, because we were talking about like the clown having a sense of contortion, and it kind of went down this weird rabbit hole. It was, well, it made me look at some actual medical things in your time now, which is kind of scary. But I made a flexi spine. I felt like it was going to be very similar to cats. What was this? There is a black chrome limb cybernetic that allows you to get a +2 to contortionist for each install you have. Limit 1 per limb. Oh. Interesting. See, I thought that would be too much. Well, but that's just +2 contortionist though. These are for like athletics and intimidation, and I think that if you did that for every limb, that might just be overpowered. Maybe? I'm not sure. I have to think about it. Fuck if I had binary here, they'd be able to help me out with it. I'm not good with the prices. I usually just take however much it costs me to make, and then I just double it. Because that's what my labor's worth. Double the price of whatever pieces are. How's binary been? Busy. Binary has been busier than me. They got a lot of stuff going on. You know, I'm here for them when they need me, but you know, they're working their stuff right now. So I'm sure they're pretty good. I don't know. Those that are part of the Discord, you know, he's been putting out all kinds of stuff on the Discord, so that's like a big part of him needing to get his stuff done. But while Black Chrome has a +2 contortionist for every install you have, I made one for your spine. Now, it's not needing to have a cybernetic limb this time for my flexi spine coil. All it is a neural wear, right? And it replaces or augments your spine and joints with a synthetic muscle fiber and using hydraulic hinges instead. So with this, right, as you can see, I also like added a little extra bit for notes, you know. With this flexi spine, you do get +2 to your contortionist skill, but because it made me think of like cats, right? This is REMware, so it's better. That's a trademark name, and that's not exactly what the shop name is at the moment. So we're still in council on what we're naming the shop. So working on it. With the Flexi Spine coil, however, internal option, the Neuralwear. That's true. We could, you know what? I think you're right. I think internal cyberware would be better. Because it's not really messing with your mind. It's just more of a support system, right? So it wouldn't necessarily be the Neuralwear, right? So part of the thing that made me run down the rabbit hole, especially with contortionist, was I was thinking about cats, because a lot of people out there have cats. And what's one of the things about cats that we all know? If it fits, it sits. That for sure. We all know that. But at the same time, cats have a cartilage-like spine. And as long as their head can fit through something, they can squeeze their fucking body through. So I thought that would be something that'd be very interesting. So within my notes, as you can see here, I wrote down that with the Flexi Spine coil, it allows the user to fit through spaces that are half their size or escape standard restraints, depending on the size that they are. One time per scene can automatically succeed as long as you make a DV13 contortion check. Why did it auto do the task? No, doesn't matter. Either way, 900 is probably a bit too low. Maybe I should up these. Maybe we should do like 15 for the Marrow Jack as a pair. We'll call that as a pair. And then for the coil, I think should be more like 1200 for the coil. I forgot with the lib extenders too. If you have it fully extended, you can use it as an ability for like really given that that it kind of look. Also, because your limbs are extended, it does give you an ability to attack from further away with a melee weapon, which I think is also pretty fucking cool if we wanted to think about doing that. Because I haven't seen anything yet for anything of that kind of a nature within the Cyberpunk Red books that I have. So I think that would make it very interesting. Most Cyberpunk gets the shooting because we all have guns, but where are our melee fighters? That's the question. All right. Next up, I made a Squealer Vox Box. Just having a one of those like computer. It's like the same thing that they had back in the day. 90s to 2040. That box, that Vox box they used to have for people that smoke too much. And you can have it preloaded with, scream tracks, laughter burst, just regular high-pitched distortions, right? Just, giving more of like what's the term? Well, not the term. I was thinking like a clown version of Bumblebee from the Transformer Michael Bay movies, Oh, DJ. That's a low blow. I'm kind of sad. I'm a little sad now. I'm a little sad. Anyways. Going to go ahead and give us, a good intimidation or performance, but only if you're using it for like within a horror kind of deal or a comedy. Well, yeah, I mean, my rent definitely went up because now I'm paying all of the rent. It was split rent, and now since Sano's gone, I have to pay all the rent. I think Mama Mallard's chipping in. Mama Mallard ain't doing shit. Mama Mallard's just chilling out in the bathtub for most of the day, or chilling out in their, duck tower that I built around the apartment. I tried doing something like how people have with their cats, and they have their whole little thing around there, but Mom Mallard doesn't like that, so I just built them their own little, there's a corner of the apartment now, and they love it because it's nice and warm next to the heater. At the same time, they got a straight good view at the TV, which they watch all the time. Yeah, it was a bad idea to make a channel changer for Mama Mallard. She'll change shit right in the middle as I'm watching it. It sucks. Ducks don't give a fuck. You could be in the middle of watching the newest, edge runners, and they'll just switch it right on over to Maury 2077. It sucks. What are you gonna do? Ducks love Maury. Ever since they revived him and just been cloning him indefinitely. Where did I leave off? Oh yes, the Vox box. Yeah, pretty much. It's low. It's only 500 eddies, but we got ourselves a +1 to intimidation or performance when using it as a horror of the comedy thing. However, I think you can overclock it. I think it'd be good. You overclock it, and which goes to 110 decibels, which can be a good kind of a flashbang kind of deal, but just for your ears. So if you're meeting that street samurai who says they're blind, but they're not really because they actually have cyber eyes, but they pretend that they do. Even if they were blind, you could still flashbang somebody who was blind, but with audio instead, right? It's a good idea. Me personally, I usually try to keep something that I can get very loud because I'm always thinking I'm gonna run into somebody who's blind and all their other senses are heightened, right? Because they don't rely on their eyesight anymore. But most of the time they usually rely on their hearing. So if I just blast some kind of very, very loud noise a lot, I'm sure that would really just disrupt the shit out of them. Next one that I got, I think this one's one of my favorites. I call it the balloon gut compartment. So you have yourself a false gut, built in. It's slightly armor. It's I feel like I maybe should have extra armor while you're having the objects in there. But you can pull out a rapid inflatable decoy of a clown, right? In roughly about 2 seconds. So it'd be an action, or maybe it'd be more as a reaction. I'm not sure yet whether it should be an action or a reaction, but I think it'd be good to be able to be you can deploy an inflatable excuse me. You just deploy an inflatable clown version of you, which will distract at least one or two edge runners that are coming after you, and they, once they shoot it, it gives that satisfying pop sound that we all want anyways. I just also think it'd be really fucking funny. You get somebody, they roll high, and then suddenly they shoot that clown, and suddenly it just pops. Glitter goes off, streamers, and you realize, oh shit, I shot a decoy. Fuck. I think that would be good. Oh, that's right. Instead of doing armor, we just kept it really cheap. Joy gas dispensers. Speaking of which, I might have some Joker gas for myself for a moment. Hold on. That's a premium Joker gas. No. I can't call it Joker gas, unfortunately, because DC is litigious as all fuck. So that sucks. But we're going to call it joy gas, right? It is internal cyberware, and it's literally just spits out of your pores, right? And it's like a giant puff ball. So you like a fucking skunk. Instead of coming out of your ass, though, it just like comes out of your pores. It emits a 2 meter radius of gas. And all targets have to beat, DV13 resist torture drugs or suffer -2 to your reflexes because you're going to be either laughing or coughing so hard off of it, right? I put 3 charges per rest. I feel like there has to be some way where you have to like at least refill it. I don't feel like you can like an infinite refill, but there's something about it. Like, I don't know. Have you ever tried to breathe through your skin? It is hard. Try to hold your breath, pucker your butthole so you don't breathe through your butt, right? And you just try to breathe through your skin, and it's just a pain. We could do ammo. Yeah, well, I just don't want it to be an infinite because I feel like it is something that could be abused, right? If it's, 2 meters feels pretty big. So, more refinement will need to be done, for sure. Next one I wrote as the painted smile as a dermal implant. And it's like a perma painted grin, reacting for like when you emote. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't like it that much. In my mind, I feel like I didn't like spit out what I wanted for it, You know what? Let's change it on the fly. I think we're going to call it the Glasgow, not Glasgow, because we're going to separate ourselves from it. We're going to call ourselves the Glasgow smile implant, and instead of it being a painted grin, I think I would like it be better that the cheeks. I feel like your cheeks probably gonna end up being made of more of like real skin, and so it can tear. So like cheeks become terrible, or not terrible, tear away for the grin as you react to emotion by widening or distorting. I think being able to have that kind of jagged look and then having more teeth being able to be shown is definitely going to give more of that like creepy look, right? Better than like just a regular painted on smile. And again, I like this one. It was like a +1 to your intimidation, but you get a +2 if you pair it with the Vox Box, right? Because it's even creepier. I'm trying to dual deal here. I got a bunch of these on the fucking shelves. I gotta sell them. I gotta get rid of these things. Then I got your basic slapstick shock hands. That should have been better. Pretty much melee attack with 1d6 electrical shock damage per round, right? I'm just, they made the clowns. I'm surprised they didn't make, a fucking buzzer. They didn't make a shock buzzer to go with the clowns. That feels like would be together. Buy 2, get none free. I mean, no. No. You buy two, you get two. I don't do the buy something, get something free. Because it's always a lie. You know, you're not really getting anything for free. You're just getting it at a discount. Technically. And by the time, I mean, like, and most of the time, I don't know if you ever pay attention. Like, what is it? I've gone grocery shopping. I see the buy one get one free. I'll take a look at what like last week's coupons were before that, and I'll see that the price has jumped up like 50 cents to $1 for now the buy one get one free, because they were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna charge you more now. You don't know. You're just seeing the buy one get one free, so you think you're getting a deal. No, you're getting suckered. You're getting suckered. Also, the buy one get one free is more than likely, oh yeah, we've got overstock of this. We got to get rid of it before it goes bad. So buy it. Corporate greed tax. Look, don't tell Iona. Their bureaucracy is like through the roof. But I can out corporate greed the fuck out of Iona anytime. I know the tricks. Had to if I'm going to start my own shop. All right, and then the last one that I have, and I like this one, and I would like to try to refine this to more than just the clown. Maybe it sticks with clown, but I think it'd be really good. I made it as the Jester Balance System. This one I feel is a Neuralware. Could be internal, maybe. It gives you a +2 for like acrobatics or anything, so you could do like tightrope, juggling, flipping, stuff like that. But I think what's really cool about it is that you have gyroscope implants in your inner ear to give you a better sense of equilibrium to be recalibrated. I like that. And I feel like this is an idea that I can go with for something else that I think would be more interesting. Possibly even going into martial arts, because I think being able to have a greater equilibrium and using some gyroscope implants for cyberware would be a good idea. So, retro shop wise, this is what I got. This is what I made up. Hopefully next week I'm gonna have some better ones. Oh, DJ, you and your fish. Let me get fish pulled up for you. Come on, fish. All right, fish is. He always keeps telling me this. You good? Yeah, no, we're logged in, so. All right, DJ, you should be able to fish now. You getting that annual champ title? To be fair, yeah, you are running away with it. Good timing, time, but that's a good one. That's one of my favorites. Oh, you got a chicken nugget. You went fishing, and you got a chicken nugget, DJ. Holy shit. You caught the chicken of the sea. That's what you caught, DJ. No, thank you, Time Bot. I appreciate it. It was a good sound alert. Thank you very much. All right. Well, enough retro shop. I wish I was better handled for it, but next time it'll be better. Better presentation for damn sure. So let's get into community character build. are you not popping up, bud? Oh, there we go. There, I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. We're good. We're good. Okay. So, create a new character. And let's take a look at what community wants me to make. Huh. Well, speaking of binary, they have said they want a badass mailman. Okay. Binary, you want me to make a badass mailman in Cyberpunk? You got it. Alright. Character name. What are we going to name our mailman? Captain Boomerang. It's not a bad idea. What's Captain Boomerang's actual name? Charles? Digger Harkness. That does sound familiar. Oh. Yes, George Digger Harkness. And then his son, Owen, took over later. Interesting. Oh no, it was created by? It's created by George Digger Harkness. Is that who created it? Or that's who... that their name? No, that's their name. George Digger Harkness. What the hell? It was created by John Broome and the artist Carmine. Okay, so they're... Digger Harkness is there. Okay. We will call them... Well, they're a mailman, so they have to go by their identifier. Oh, they'll go by their identifier. We'll do... we're going to go with Captain Boomerang. We'll have to do Mr. So, Mr. I like the idea you're using. Charles Digger Harkness. Clancy. Mr. Clancy? I do like that, because for some reason in my mind now, I'm envisioning them, let's see here. Clancy Brown. I want our mailman to look like Clancy Brown. Because Clancy Brown's awesome. Let me see. Can we use this? Yes. It's going to be Mr. Clancy, but they look like Clancy Brown. We'll do complete package this time. We're going to do from tip to top all the way through. No easy build this time. We'll have everything. Roll, life path, stat points for the stats, our skill points, and be able to purchase all cyberware equipments and stuff with everything. So our Postman, Mr. Clancy. Alright, so if they are a Postman, I don't think exec works. Fixer could be one. Know how to get things on the black market and are an adept for navigating complex social customs. Fixer's an ideal one. They got contacts. They're always good for finding prices, and they can haggle. He's going postal. He delivers obituary notices. I like it. Okay, that's good. We're gonna use some of these when we get for creating that. I mean, if we're gonna go with that, I mean, media, would media be one? Well, that's their credibility. Media's credibility. Convince an audience of what they publish. Use stories and scoops, but I feel like media. Mailman, you feel like would be media, but I don't think it's media. I don't think it is. It's not medtech. I don't think Netrunner. Nomad? No, because the Nomad is just Moto. Actually, Nomad might be it. Yeah, I think Nomad might be it because, fuck, what's the, god damn it, what's the, there's like a, I remember, there's something I remember for good old America, some kind of like code that they had. Like they had, what was it? The fucking like motto or the creed. It was like neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night can stay the couriers from something. I remember the first part because the first part sounds cool and then it just kind of like fades away into. It got boring at the end. Before I select Nomad, consider reskinning the Lawman into a guild of mail people. An independent organization. Interesting idea. That means if I reskin the Lawman for that, I'm now going to have to create this independent organization for the next stream. Mail people got to cover each other's backs. Well, I mean, DJ's already made the postal joke already, so it doesn't seem like a far stretch for a Lawman. He works for the UPNS. What is the UPNS, DJ? Yeah, it might. However, that's Binary's idea, and I don't want to mess with Binary's idea. So I'm gonna make this independent group. It's gonna have to be my own. But I think your idea for reskinning Lawman is a good idea. I almost thought Rocker Boy for a minute, but Lawman, because I was like, it was gonna be like no matter Rocker Boy, because the other ones just didn't seem to fit. But yeah, I think you're right. Reskinning Lawman would be a good idea. So we'll have that. They will be a Lawman. Okay, let's get into our personals. So here, our cultural region. Well, it's gonna be the U.S. of A. We are a postman. We go all over these once United States. You could also do Fixer, but Lawman's funnier. Well, we looked at the Fixer, and the Fixer was like very much more of like working with money and such, and I think you're right. I feel like Lawman works better. I don't feel like the Fixer role works as well with it. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to use media, but I'll be honest, media feels really tough to use. We're just gonna roll a language for our postman. We got 9, so they know Cantonese, English, Japanese. Oh, I can just choose one. Cantonese, Cantonese, English, Japanese, Korean, Mandarin, or Mongolian. I'm caught between Korean and Mandarin. I think Korean. Let's go with Korean. I don't think Korea gets enough representation. So we're gonna pick Korean. You're biased? Fair. That's why I picked it myself. It's gonna be Korean. Let's get some soul representation up here. Personality-wise, our postman. Our postman. He is friendly and outgoing. Because postmen are like that. They're friendly and outgoing. Clothing style. Official uniform. But oh, I forgot. You have an image of a competent Paul Blart in your mind. Is that accurate? Maybe. I would not say Clancy Brown is a Paul Blart, though. Clancy Brown is fucking awesome. And I do not like Paul Blart. I've tried to watch those movies. I can't stand them. It's as mid comes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's as mid comes, which is why it annoys me. Like, there's something about there is something about bad movies that I will enjoy because I know that they're bad, and I can like joke around and laugh at it as well as like kind of be like, oh, okay, I see where they went with that idea. That's a good thing to learn from. Whereas like mid movies, I'm like, I'm just bored. I'm just literally bored. It's a very mid movie is like I don't care for the characters. The story is pretty tame. You know, like it could seem like it could be better, but for some reason, because like anything that gets like that could have been an R that gets knocked down to a PG-13 is automatically going to be a shit movie for sure. If a studio's like, we need to get more people to watch this, so we have to take it from an R rating to a PG-13, that movie's automatically going to fail because I feel like you lose a lot of whatever that was in that story. And most of the time for fucking R-rated movies, parents are just buying their kids the fucking tickets anyways and sending them in. They don't give a shit anymore. Have I seen the Minecraft movie? I have not seen the Minecraft movie yet. That's a personal choice for myself because I've seen the videos with what is it? Chicken Jockey? Is that it? And I would probably start throwing elbows if some dumbass kid started pouring popcorn and shit all over me on that. Like that shit is over the line, irritating, and I hope that generation gets fucked. You took the kids to see Minecraft? Did you? I mean, hopefully it was a good showing for you. You didn't have people, the other people, but like I've been seeing of people throwing popcorn or actually bringing chickens in and shit like that. I mean, maybe it's not as, bad as the way the internet has been portraying it, but it looks bad. And honestly, if it's something that I keep constantly seeing on there, I feel like it is something that becomes more because other people are watching it and are like, oh, I'm going to go do that now. Okay. This one? Yep. It was fine. When the chicken jockey happened, there were a few kids that yelled it out. I don't mind that. I don't mind the yelling out. That's not a problem. I can get that. I can get the sense of the meme of being like, Marvel movies have that shit happen too, right? Like anything that's like of a big property, when you see something that is a great Easter egg, people are going to yell out about it. I'm fine with that. It's when it gets to the point of like where you're actively being a dick and like really ruining it for everybody else. And at the same time, like I have worked before as an usher at a movie theater. And I promise you this, it was when I was a kid, but I promise you this, if I was working as an usher at the same age and that shit had happened, I was during that time for that, I'd quit. I just tell my boss, fuck it, this is not worth it. I don't care if kids my age are being like that. I'm not gonna be cleaning up their fucking mess for that. Fuck them. You're saying the Minecraft movie is a good example of a mid movie that's funnier than it's mid. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about Minecraft myself. I know some things. I don't know much. Honestly, Binary and I were talking about trying to do Minecraft together, streaming at some point, because they're very good at Minecraft, and I know nothing about Minecraft. But, they're busy. So if you want to see me and Binary do Minecraft, bug Binary about it. I saw that you also mentioned Borderlands. I have not seen the Borderlands movie, but I also didn't trust that the Borderlands movie was going to be good. Because I do like Borderlands. I like the first two Borderlands. The third one was okay. I think Randy Pitchford definitely fucked up in the storyline for that. I mean, like, what is it? Even the evil mains that they have in that weren't so bad. I saw what they were going for it. I think that there was a few missteps and that could have made it a little bit better. But I think what they've done to their past characters is a disgrace. I think that I really feel like a lot of other past characters got kind of screwed over in the Borderlands games. And I know the fourth one's coming out. And Randy, you better get your shit together, please. Oh yeah, no, I know enough. Look, here's the thing. Like, just seeing the trailer. All right. First of all, having Kevin Hart play as Roland is a choice. It's a fucking choice. I feel it's a little disrespectful for Roland picking Kevin Hart to do that as being that short motherfucker. But you know what? That's fine. Because Kevin Hart is funny as fuck. But I didn't see Kevin Hart do anything fucking funny in any of the trailers. Which is a fucking fail. And I'm assuming that the rest of the movie's like that. And I don't think that they let him be funny. So I feel like they've ruined Roland. They have Tiny Tina. But like, Tiny Tina definitely feels more of like I'm the young one in the group, everyone else is old, and I'm gonna be the like, ew, you're all old and don't like understand things now. The kid who thinks they know more than the adults, but needs to have a lesson put into them about the sense of experience. Could I imagine Idris Elba as fucking Roland? Fuck yeah, I could imagine Idris Elba as Roland. Idris Elba would fucking kill it. Look, again, Kevin Hart is a really great comedian. All right, Idris Elba is a fantastic fucking actor, and Idris Elba, I think, doesn't get enough fucking comedic roles as he should. Look, here. I'll give you a mid movie that feels mid at first until you finish the end and you're like, you know what? It was a decent movie. Yeah, we could do Borderlands community night watching Borderlands and just shit talking it. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Fuck it. We'll set it up for sure, dude. We'll set it up for sure, DJ. Yeah. Because I haven't watched it yet, and I think it would be fun if as a community we all watched it together on Discord, and I could just bitch about it in real time. But I was gonna say this: if none of you have ever seen, there's a movie called The Real Rock and Rolla. I believe it is a Guy Ritchie film, but it is star-studded to all hell, and apparently nobody's seen this movie. Nobody's seen this movie called, I believe, is it just Rock and Rolla, or is it The Real Rock and Rolla? I think it's Rock and Rolla. Yeah, it's Rock and Rolla. They teased the sequel, which never, I guess, got made, but it is very much a Guy Ritchie. Yeah, it is a Guy Ritchie film, and it's got fucking Gerard Butler, Tom Hardy, Idris Elba, Sandy Newton, Toby Kebbell, Mark Strong, fucking Jeremy Piven, and Tom Wilkinson. Even the fucking Ludacris makes an appearance. all of those names, aside from Tom, I'm pretty sure everybody else can at least recognize 3 or 4 of those fucking names. Is a fantastic movie, in my opinion. I remember watching it, and I was like, at first, like, it feels like a very mid Guy Ritchie film. And then in the end, it gets way better. And it's the film that made me a big fan of Toby Kebbell. I think Toby Kebbell also deserves a lot more fucking work. Tom Hardy's great, don't get me wrong, but Toby Kebbell should be getting a hell of a lot more work comparably, because I think Toby Kebbell is at the same fucking like spot there. Anyways, you completely sidetracked me, DJ. God damn it. You have sidetracked me. I'm in the wrong expression. I'm so pissed off. All right, look. You got me upset. We got to make this character. You're throwing me off. You're throwing me off, motherfucker. In other movie news, Claire Obscure got greenlit for a live action. Already? They already greenlit Claire Obscure? I haven't played it yet. Don't spoil it. You and I have talked already. If you want to do that one thing, it might be good to do, like we had talked about. It might be a good idea to do that in like the next like week or two. And I might do like maybe an all-day Saturday thing or something of like a long play. DJ rage baiting me. Oh my god! Did you just fucking Morbius me, time butt? I just got fucking morbed. I just got fucking morbed. I thought I was respected here. I thought there was like some sense of decency. And then time butt with the fucking elbow from the top rope fucking just morbed the shit out of me. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I should be sad, impressed, even to be on that level, or I'm emotionless. I'm just emotionless now. I've lost it. I can't believe I got fucking morbed. I'm literally like morbid right now. Okay. Back to Mr. Clancy. We've gotten completely sidetracked here. Alright. Mr. Clancy is never without their postal bag, of course. Retro orb. You know what? I still think it is probably one of the crowning achievements within my streaming career that I've named all of you fucking retro baits. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? Retro orb. All right. What are our motivations and relationships? What do we value most? We value the mail getting there on time, no matter what. That's what we value. The mail getting there on time, no matter what. How do we feel about most people? How do we feel about most people? I think wipe them out and let the cockroaches take over? No, it's not a postman. We serve the people. Well, we want the mail. I think it's this one. No, maybe not. I think neutral? Maybe neutral. Yeah. We're gonna say neutral. I kind of liked the idea at first. They were like, they're obstacles. No, you know what? I'm not fucking. No, I'm gonna go back with my original idea. I like it. I like that. Even though we did say like, they are, Mr. Clancy is friendly and outgoing. I do think that for them, people are obstacles to be destroyed if they cross them, which would be if you get in the way of Mr. Clancy being able to deliver the mail. Mr. Clancy is going to fuck you up. He is very dedicated to his job. He has a code, which is the mail will get there neither sleet nor snow nor heat nor fucking dark of night will stop him. Things you value most. Most valued person in your life. Our most valued person in our life is oh, I know. It's gonna be teacher or mentor. Which will be Kevin Costner. Mr. Clancy looks up to Kevin Costner from The Postman. That is Mr. Clancy's goal. Is he wants to be the Postman, Kevin Costner from The Postman. That's his deal. In fact, hold on. The most valued possession that they own is a Blu-ray. Hold on. Their most valued possession is a Blu-ray of The Postman starring Kevin Costner. That is the most valued item. Because they want to be Kevin Costner. Especially from The Postman. Mr. Clancy doesn't give a shit about Kevin Costner from Wyatt Earp. He doesn't give a shit about Kevin Costner from Waterworld. He wants to be Kevin Costner from The Postman. Alright, original background. Let's see here, our background. Okay, I have an idea. Let me type it out. Okay, so their background, Mr. Clancy's background is they were a clone that got lost in the mail and then was found in the Lost and Found. Grew up. Oop. Word, you failed me again. Now you're gonna make me have to use Notepad. I can't trust you. Okay. Grew up inside of a post office. Learned to read at age 2 from junk advertisements. Okay. Chad, what are we thinking so far? Are we liking it, or am I going a little too overboard? Childhood environment. Heavy boxes and numerous fucking killing me. Demiplane, can we get this fixed, please? Why can't I type inside there? Does he know capoeira? He could. Did they release that yet? Chat, can somebody find if they released the new martial arts yet? Let me know if they did or not. If not, I think I might have something that I saved a while back that I think is some homebrew of martial arts styles. Family crisis. At the time of the red, so what happened to you and your family on the way? What's the story there? I think I'm an inheritor of a family debt because we owe an oath to the post office. So the debt that we collected was from our father figure, the Postmaster General. And it is that we will get the mail on time. Might be one of the DLCs. Let me take a look. Cyberpunk Red. Martial arts. I don't know, but we can use. I think they might. With it, we might use. Good friend of ours, John the Wise, who made their own homebrew of martial arts. So when we get to it, we'll take a look. I did pick it up. It's called Strike Grapple Move. And it is a martial arts supplement that John the Wise made, who is a fantastic Cyberpunk Red content creator. Highly suggest them. Yeah, fuck yeah, John mentioned. Love John. You know, but John's a treat. I don't want to say John for every stream. Chat, when John comes up, it's like a fucking celebration because they are the wisest among us all. He was your jump point into Cyberpunk. That's fucking fantastic because John is awesome. Love John. Wish we got to chat more, but they're also very, very busy, and I don't want to interrupt their stuff. All right, how many friends? We got 2 friends. All right, so Mr. Clancy has 2 friends, and that's gonna be Bob, Bob is the sorter at post office. Chat, give me a random number. First one, random number. $72. Mr. Clancy is out of Post Office 72. Bob is the sorter at Post Office 72. And who should be the other one? Ward is the customer service rep for Post Office number 72. All right, so I have 2 friends, which are Bob and Ward. Let's see here. Do I have any enemies? Who are our enemies? Okay, we have 1 enemy. Wow. Mr. Clancy is doing way better than most of our other characters we made so far, because it was either like we had no friends and we had no enemies, and I think we had like maybe 1 love connection. But I think we added that on purpose. All right. Our enemies. What's the name of our enemies? What's the name of our enemy? Ooh. No. Our enemy is Tapebeard. Leader of leader of the Porch Pirates. Because they steal the important pack that Mr. Clancy delivers. What can they throw at us? Entire gang. Nah, we're gonna say more like a powerful gang lord. They are named Tapebeard. Okay, sweet revenge. It's not really ugly until bad blood between you and your enemies. Well, what's gonna go down when they get back in your face? Go into a murderous rage and try to physically rip their face off. Via the tape. Via the tape. Tragic love affairs. We're fucking Mr. Clancy. We're the Postman. After the milkman all quit, Postman had to be the one to step up for all the stay-at-home moms. So number of love affairs? Too many to remember. Typing like I'm drunk. Yeah, I know you would think 69, DJ, but that's small. That's small for a mailman. 69? Puh. 69? That's just a quarter. That's just a quarter of the year that they hit those numbers. And that's if they're taking it easy. 69. Pff. 69 is how many houses they see in half the day. 69 420? What am I, fucking Elon Musk here? I have to go with the fucking meme route. It does suck, honestly. Anytime Elon touches something, now it's just dead now. 69 and the 420 thing, that's just fucking dead now. It's no longer funny. He fucking kills it. Him just saying like I like it now, I just go, well, now that's fucking dead. He is the antithesis of funny. All right, life goals. Our life goal is our life goal is to be the very best, like Kevin Costner once was. And then a life path. What's our position on the force? We're the... Yeah. was gonna say a beat cop, but that doesn't work. We are the mailman. How wide is our group's jurisdiction? International. It's actually on here. No, they don't. How corrupt is our group? Ooh. How corrupt is our group? How corrupt is the Postal Service? Willing to break any rules to get the bad guys. Ruthless and determined to control the street if it means breaking the law. I think that'd be more like 4. We're willing to bend the rules. From east to west. Damn straight, DJ. Damn straight. Who's gunning for our group? Who is gunning for? Well, organized crime. Tape Beard for sure. And who's our major target? Who's our major target? I guess smugglers. Smugglers, because they're kind of doing our job for us. They should be paying us, goddammit. This is why we should have unionized. Post office fucking should have unionized, goddammit. Be like more like a standard beat of patrol. What do I have left? Oh, it just wants to be fighting with me about that. Screw that. All right, let's buy our statistics. Divide 62 stat points between each of the stats. Okay. Okay. So I think we have a pretty low empathy. We're not very, also not very techy. I think 4 empathy would be good. Let's see here. Maybe let's bring down our luck a little bit. Because I think definitely have good reflexes. Our move is going to be like top notch. We got a sick body. We're mailmen, so we're automatically fucking the coolest guys there. That looks good to me. 8 reflex, 8 move, 8 body, 8 cool. With a 4 luck, 4 tech, and very low lack of empathy. All right, now we'll set our skills. Let's take a look here. Accounting. Yeah. Mailman good at accounting. I mean, I'd say, I guess we got some points in accounting. We know how to count. Pretty good. Acting. No, we're pretty good on that. Air vehicle tech. I don't think so. Animal handling. We have to deal with pets all the time. 3 for sure. Archery. I will remember what Time Bite had said. We're gonna go ahead and put a 6 in archery. Good on that. Auto fire. We're gonna keep a 0. Basic tech. We know some things. We'll put 2 in basic tech. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Brawling. 4. We could fight. Bribery. We're not good at that. We don't take no bribes. Bureaucracy. We can talk with people. Bureaucracy, we'll say 3. Business. We're good with business. We get down to business. Say as a 2. Composition. I'm going to say that as a 4 as well. No, we'll say as a 2. That was a good joke, but not. Conceal reveal object. That's a 4. We are very good with our hands. Shoulder arms so we can use a rocket launcher to defeat the Hun. You can see that. Yeah. Concentration's a 2. Contortionist. Yeah, we're not going to say that. We're not that. Conversation's a 2. Fine. Criminology. I'm fine with that. Cryptography. Cryptography we'll put a 2 in. I'm sure we're pretty good at that. Cybertech. Nah. Dance. Maybe we'll revisit. Deduction. Demolitions. I think we might go back to that. Drive land vehicle. We do get the post truck. So that's going to be a 2. Education is 2. Electronic security tech. Endurance. Say is another 2. Evasion to first aid. If we just get that. I might be back to look at that. Forgery. I think we look at enough handwriting from people's letters. We could be semi-decent with forgery. Let's say 4. Handgun. No, we don't use handguns. Heavy weapon, however. We're 3 in that. In perception 2, interrogation. We intimidate shit out of people. We'll get that too. Land vehicle tech. We don't fix our truck. Someone else does that for us. Library search. Lip reading. Maybe we'll come back. We got 14 points left. We got to be careful. Martial arts. We're going to add martial arts. Like type. We'll just say karate for now. But we'll change it for later. We're going to put a 3 in that. For our martial arts. Melee weapon. We don't use no melee. We got our fists. We don't need that. Paint and draw sculpts. Paramedic. Perception 2. I think that's fine. Personal grooming. I don't know. We'll have to look at that later. Pick lock. Definitely 2. We got to be able to pick those gates. Or sometimes a stuck mailbox. Pickpocket. Yeah. We do that. Pilot air vehicle. Pilot sea vehicle. Don't need those. Play instrument. Do we know how to play an instrument? Does Mr. Clancy know how to play an instrument? That is a good question. Resist torture drugs. We're definitely 0. We don't do drugs. Writing. Science. We could add C. Vehicle tech. Shoulder arms. I guess we'll put a 2. Because typically postal workers know how to fire a rifle pretty good. Definitely put 2 in streetwise. We know our streets. Tactics, tracking, trading. Stack Wilderness Survival. Okay, I got 2 points left. Where can I put these 2 points? What would make sense? I could have just boosted up the martial arts by 1 more, but we can take away the handgun. Maybe we don't need the handgun. He plays the didgeridoo. Is that okay? Let's take a look. Is that possible? If it's in there, DJ. If the didgeridoo is in play an instrument, I'll do it. If it's not, shit out of luck. I can enter it. You got lucky. All right, Miss Quincy. He's got +2 for playing his didgeridoo. I got 2 more points. I'm gonna put him in the dance. Because you can't tell me there ain't no mailman that don't know how to dance. Oh boy. Can they dance? But his didgeridoo is made of cardboard tubes. That was pretty good, yeah. Okay. So weapon-wise, let's see here. We want a bow. That's it. I just want a bow. Show me all the bows. That's what the. Okay, here we go. I got 2,500 plus 50. Arasaka origami. A bow that can be folded to be concealed. The origami is a ninja special. It's a recurve bow with a spring-loaded action that allows it to be folded and unfolded with the flick of a wrist. Ooh. 200 eddies? That feels pretty nice. What's this high class one? Eagle Tech Arbalist. There's a smart gun link to it. Trades power for accuracy by adding a smart targeting system. Rumor has it Biotechnica's Rangers favor the Arbalest, exclusively pairing it with sedative arrows to bring down experimental wildlife. So, that's a crossbow. Eagle Tech Tiger Cat. Compound bow with computerized targeting, built-in chipped-in archers. Hit the bullseye every time. Eh. Tomcat. Professional compound bow. These are all the junk ones. Combines the engineering of a kid's toy with potential. The lesser version of the Arasaka origami. A giant powerful crossbow, the Scorpion. A giant crossbow so powerful it comes standard with a cocking winch. And the Bearcat. Recurve bow may add a high strength composites, maximizing the power to weight ratio for better performance every pull of the bowstring. 500. Let's just pick up a regular bow for right now. I'll say right now we get a regular bow. And we said we wanted a rocket launcher. Was that right? Oh, here you go. The Gunmart Engage rocket launcher. You know what? I had a good friend of mine, Hoot Hoot, say this is the favorite weapon of the some latency crew. So yeah, let's pick one up for Mr. Clancy. The favored weapon of the some latency crew, the Gunmart Engage rocket launcher. All right, we'll pick up some ammo. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely take free. Standard ammo with no special features. Okay. I mean, yeah, what's this? I'll just buy a bunch of basic. Yeah, arrow. Pick up 100 arrows. Yeah. Oop, that seems like a lot. 50 arrows. Hold on, if I do 10, how much is that? It's 100 for 10. It's literally 10 eddies for just an arrow. Holy shit, that seems expensive. Let's go with 40 arrows. We could pick them back up. No. You can't pick up these arrows. Mr. Clancy is so fucking strong. Those arrows are literally destroyed after getting launched. Like, literal holes are left in bodies. Because it just goes through. Like if it was gelatin. Let's see here. Definitely need to get some armor. What's the flak like? Ooh. I feel like he's not very... He's got some armor, but not very well armored. We'll pick up Kevlar for both. Yeah, but it's like a Kevlar weave, right? And we got our gear. Let's see here. What kind of gear can we have? We got 1,800 left. We haven't even bought cyberware yet. Question is, do we even want cyberware? Ooh, boost. Well, we don't do drugs. Oh, here we go. Carry all. Need our mailbag. That's important. Got our mailbag. computer. Oh shit! I can just add a corpse. Just a corpse. Weird. Crunch whistle. What is this? Connects a red runner to a breacher. Oh. Okay, well, we're not using those. Deadly drug. Ooh. Oh, not that. Poison. Eh. Diving rebreather. Maybe. Dossamer badge. What is this? Ooh. Well, that's free. So we're just, yeah, we'll just take a free. We'll take that free item. Make sure we're not near any radiation. That seems fair. Electric guitar. Frames. Yeah, crab rave. Oh, flashlight. Definitely need a flashlight. Let's see. Glow paint, glow stick, grapple gun, handcuffs. Do we need? I don't think we need handcuffs. Hot weather jacket lining. Blockers. Really, this. This restores humanity. Interesting. Interesting. Instrument. Oh, well, we need to buy our instrument. That cardboard didgeridoo cost us 500 eddies, DJ. So, yeah. Good. Awesome. Okay, let me see here. Programs. I don't think we need programs. We're not using any programs. Fashion. I don't think we need any fashion. We're, I don't see anything here for that. We wear our uniform. That's what it is. We just wear our uniform. Nope, I didn't get an employee discount. No, DJ, I'm blaming you for it. It's $500 for that fucking didgeridoo. It is premium fucking cardboard. Those fucking tubes came from the multiple Mr. Studs, and I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that it cost us $500 to have a cardboard fucking didgeridoo. Oh, good to see you back, Time Butt. You came back at just the right time. We have 800 eddies to spend on cyberware. What should we get for cyberware? I almost want to get the Neo-Soviet cyberarm, but that feels like that would be a slap in the face to a postal worker. We don't wear no Soviet shit. Or do we just go clean? Do we not have any cyberware whatsoever? Those are foundational. Let's see here. We got internal audio vox. Contraceptive implant. Yes, actually. Mr. Clancy definitely needs the contraceptive implant for sure. $1,300 eddies left. Cyber Eye and some sort of bonus for aim shots. Well, we could go and trade out the bow for a better one. If we want to do that, then we want to go with, let's see here, we'll do the foundational. We'll pick up a Cyber Eye. Teleoptics? Is that what we're thinking? Or are you thinking like smart gun? Time butt. Because if you're thinking that for aim shots, that's probably gonna be better for that. Let's see here. Could say, holy shit, you gotta have a dark gun in your eye? Yeah, you can have a fucking dark gun in your eye. That's insane. Let's remove the cyber eye, because I think I know what you were meaning. So it would be cyber arm. And you want subdermal grip. So we get the cyber arm with the subdermal grip, time bud, so we can get that the aim shots, the better aim shots. And what we'll do here is that instead of having this bow that we bought, we'll remove that. So we get 800 left. Oh, we're just short. Is there something else we can get rid of? Just because I really want it. We're going to remove the instrument. I'm going to get the Eagle Tech Tiger Cat. It's got Smart Gun Link. It's got the computerized target built in to help you hit the bullseye every time. And it is, it's got the Smart Gun Link, which what we got with that. Well, we're gonna have to. We had to pawn that didgeridoo. Didgeridoo got pawned. Oh wait, no wait, hold on. Maybe I have enough. Nope. Don't have enough. I only have 300 eddies. I thought I would have more, but I guess I get 800 for fashion, but we're not using that. So I guess we'll call that good for that. We don't get any improvement points because we're just creating the character. So take a look at Mr. Clancy. All right, we have Mr. Clancy, who is lawman but postal man by trade. They got 45 hit points. We got 30 humanity, but only a 36 max for our humanity. But we got an 8 reflex, 6 dex, 8 cool, 8 body, 8 move. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. Our archery's fucking 14, which is pretty nice. We got +10 in our Korean. Interrogation's pretty good. We can conceal and reveal our objects. Got our brawl. Where's our that? Here. We got +6 for didgeridoo. For your DJ. I was trying to find oh yeah, here we go. Karate. Which I think we were gonna pick for something else. But we'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's see. We'll look at our inventory. We got the Gunmart Engage rocket launcher. Like I said, the favorite of the Some Latency crew, as I got told by Hoot Hoot. Apparently, Some Latency really loves these rocket launchers. And then we got the Eagle Tech Tiger Cat, which has the smart gun link, and we can. It looks like we can add some attachments for it for later on. We have 400 basic arrows. Kevlar for our body and our head. We've got our bag, our radiation badge, and our flashlight. But you don't like those rocket launchers? Hoot Hoot just keeps giving us them in hopes that we use one. We never do. Why did he tell me that it's your favorite? Like, apparently you all ask for this all the time. You're like, apparently they're like disposable rocket launchers and you just like firing them off all the time. That's what I got told. All right, so we got our backup, our cyberware, which is our standard hand, and our subdermal grip. We got a contraceptive implant, so we can't impregnate any of the moms that we leave under a good service. Roll with a 1 and it'll be hilarious. We don't ask for it. We pray that we never see one in combat. In last combat, someone on the opposing side had one. So obviously, then you all went after to take it from them, right? Like, you all got into combat so you could take that rocket launcher from them. And we were scared. Yeah, you were scared shitless, right? Because it's a fucking rocket launcher. You want a rocket launcher? I mean, look at this fucking thing, right? Look at that beast. 8d6. That's a lot. 8d6. It comes preloaded. Although if you roll 1, it explodes. Oops. 1 in 10 chance to die, 9 in 10 chance to kick ass. I mean, that's the point. You gotta roll the dice. You know what? Somebody's gotta... Maybe you should be getting your gamble up on your character. Alright, Time Butt. Alright? That way you can play the odds better to your favor. But, that's what this all is. Life's a gamble. You can't expect it all just to work out. That 1 in 10 makes life just a little bit more interesting. I like this. Here's the thing, and then DJ's like, I actually lolled. You play a very level-headed character, but in the one shot, you're playing a character. Who would use one? Ooh. You play a character who would use one, but has your character yet? Like, is that your character's goal now? Is your character? Don't tell Hoot. I mean, I won't tell Hoot. To be honest, I don't have the time. Aside from the time I'm spending with you guys right now, which more than likely I probably will be going to bed in like an hour after this. It's work, right? 10-hour days, Monday through Friday, 8 hours on a Saturday, and then I get my Sunday off right now. So I won't tell Hoot. But I can't promise Hoot's not gonna watch. Just nobody tell Hoot to watch the stream. Or the playback. Or the VOD. Just don't put it in the chat. I think. Unless they're watching now. You think Hoot's watching now? I mean, Hoot's not dumb enough to let you know that they're watching right now, right? Hoot wouldn't do that. Oh. We just get more viewers? Uh-oh. Hope I can join you in the one shot. Oh yeah. I definitely want to. I mean, I'll be bringing in one of these characters, whether it be Mr. Clancy here or Olnar or Sukon. I'll bring in these characters. I know that Binary was talking to me about trying to find a way to make these into PDFs for people if they wanted. Hopefully. I know that once they get unbusy, they want to talk about trying to make something with the stuff out of Retro Shop as well, but we'll find out. But let's see what else we got from Mr. Clancy. So we got a cyberware, we got a life path, which our reputation is starting off wise of 4. There are stories about us in the local area. Reputation's 4. I always start with a 4. And our life path's pretty good, right? US of A, we know Korean. We're friendly and outgoing. We wear our official uniform, but it has a sexy boot cut to it, right? Got long and straight hair. We're never without our postal bag. Our mentor, Kevin Costner. And our most valued possession is a Blu-ray of The Postman, starring Kevin Costner, of course. Our background is that we were a clone that got lost in the mail and then grew up at Post Office 72 under the guidance of our father, our makeshift father, the Postmaster General. And we have 2 best friends, Bob and Ward. And our enemy is Tapebeard, who is the leader of the Porch Pirates. For some reason, I really feel like Mr. Clancy is going to be the Judge Dredd of postal workers. I kind of feel like that's what Mr. Clancy is going to end up being. I forgot. We got to take a look at our actions. So we got Brawling, Gun Mart, Engage, Rocket Launcher. Again, TimeButt's favorite. Our Eagle Tech Tiger Cat. Look at that. A plus 17 to attack. That's insane. And as the aim shot, which is a minus 7. That's plus 9 just to attack still. That's pretty good. Damage could do better, I think, though. Next retro shop, I should make a chef. Well, that would be the character builder. Retro shop is the homebrew that I make. So retro shop's the homebrew I make, and then this is character builder with the community. But DJ, please put that in the Discord, and I'll remember it for next time. Next time, if just do me the favor and at least put it in the Discord, so that way I can be like, for following the rules when I was like, hey everybody, let's put it in here. So if you put it in the Discord, then I can, I'll end up probably jumping over others, but I'll be like, they put it in the Discord, and I know DJ's here, so they follow the rules. I do like here, we haven't got to talk about it yet, but because DJ talked about us having martial arts for this character, it is pretty cool that we get to see that there is the actual build here for it, so we can use it, as well as the actual actions that come with the martial arts. So with karate, you've got the armor breaking, right? The armor breaking, and then you got the bone breaking. I didn't know much about recovery, but the recovering is pretty good, actually. Because you can use, if you get knocked down, you can use the get up for free, and it doesn't cost you action or movement to actually get up, which is pretty nice. I've gotten my ass knocked over a lot as a tech, And it pisses me off that I have to use my action to stand up again. It actually became a point where then me and Binary got into a rule argument because I was like, can I just lay on the ground and shoot? Which then it was like, well, then you take a penalty. I was like, why would I take a penalty? I'm lying on my back. Or I can roll over on my stomach and shoot, right? I'm prone, which means there's not going to be any extra shifting or moving. But no, I guess it doesn't work that way. Ugh. I do, and like, what is it? Again, I'm just going to re-say it again. I think it's really cool within Nexus for Demiplane that they do have these extra bits here to look at when you could be like, what else can I do? And you can see like, oh, there's human shield. I could do a throw. If I can't figure out what to do, I can hold my action. Equip or drop the shield. Or even look, attack vehicle weak point. Who remembers to think of attacking a vehicle weak point? But you've actually got this here, and then you can bring this up to the DM, and you're like, hey, there's this vehicle over there. I want to try to shoot it. And you can use it for an aim shot for it, which is really good. I have not seen this until Nexus, that you could attack a vehicle weak point. That's pretty cool. All in all, great. All right, so we got Mr. Clancy. Awesome. Well, that's another community character built. That's 3 down. Y'all are killing it with characters. If anything, laying down to shoot would give you bonus. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, DJ. That's what I'm saying. I'm insane. And with that, I'm actually pretty tired now. I need to get something to eat before I go to bed. Next hour before I wake up. But work at 6 in the morning again. Thanks to everybody for coming out and checking out the stream. I just stepped in a big pile of sausage. God damn it, DJ. DJ Timebot, thank you so much for coming by the stream and helping me build this character. It's always fun to build it with friends. All those who are watching the VOD, I appreciate y'all giving a check out. Hoot hoot, if you made it this far, well, shit, cat's already out of the bag. Just don't let Timebot know, I guess. But that's gonna be it for me, folks. Until then, I'll see you next Thursday. Have a good rest of your evening.